Afternoon everybody. So this week I'm on holiday for a few days, so I haven't done a lot. We've been demolishing a barn. We've been taking that down to rebuild it for industrial purposes, and today we are on compost moving. So we're moving some compost onto the fields where we're going to take the straw off of them for our suckler herd. So we're bringing some compost in to replenish the ground. So we've got, I think, just over 200 tons of compost that's going back into the field. So yeah, join me on the journey. We're just here at the moment waiting at the weighbridge. Eddie's down there now being loaded with compost. The lorry in between us that's picking up a load of wood chip. So once Eddie's done and the lorry's done and weighed out, then we'll crack on and then get loaded. Final load now, guys, and we're done for the day. Well, done for the day hauling this anyway. We've got some other bits and pieces, some other farm duties to do, but done with hauling for now. We moved just shy of 187 tonne. And that's all they got for the moment, so we'll wait until they got another couple of tonne back in stock. Hopefully clean them out again. To be quite honest, it'd be quite nice to get some new trailers, some new grain trailers. We got these years ago. I picked this one up now, that's on the back of here. I think it was on my 17th birthday, so it's pretty old. I think it's, well, it must be a 98. So 1998, so it's, yeah, fairly old and a bit small. For what we used to do back then with our tractor sizes, we only had 6.8s, 6.820s and 16920 back when we got these. They might have even been 6.8s actually, they might not have been the 20 series, but yeah, they weren't very big tractors anyway, so we didn't need big trailers, and the combines are smaller as well. We had 2266 back then, so it wasn't, you know, John Deere 2266, so it wasn't very big at all. The grain tank, 2 grain tanks would fill it up. Now, I know we haven't got a massive combine now, but it's got a 7-ton grain tank on it, and it just, you can't get 2 full tanks in the trailer, so we could do with getting a bigger grain trailer, at least one, a 16-tonner or a 14-tonner, something like that, on floaties, with some silage sides, hydraulic tailgate for doing this sort of thing as well. So especially if we're going to start doing this a bit more often. Quick jaunt down the main road here, and then we'll be at the field. We'll get this one tipped up, go back to sweep the trailer out, because it'll be on wood chip next for the biomass, and sure will be a good one. The field to the left of us here, where our winter barley is, that field's going to be oilseed rape next year to follow on. So we're going to take all the straw off of that to try and cut down on slugs, and we want the barley straw for our suckle herd. So we will be putting this compost back in place of the straw we've taken off. So we're guesstimating we're going to have probably 70 to 80 tonnes worth of straw off of that field, and the other field that we've been running this morning, we reckon that we're going to be around 100 tonnes of straw. So we're putting in 100 tonnes of compost on that one, and 80 to 90 tonnes of compost onto this one. So we've got the dung there as well, which we'll be putting on there at the same time. So we'll be putting the goodness back in. I did get some footage of us taking the barn down, the roof off the barn, at one of the other farms on the estate. So it's a bit of a time lapse, so I will put that up now. see us sliding the roof sheets off. Probably not that interesting to most of you, but it's one of the jobs we've had to do this week. So it's just a little snippet of what we get up to, all sorts of little things. The cherry picker that we got now, the Genie 45, that is ours. We bought it to cut all the ash trees back, and to be honest with you, it's paid for itself just taking the roof off of the barn. So that was going to cost us a fair whack of money to have a company come in and do it. We've done it ourselves. We've stacked it in a skip, and it will be off to Swindon to go to the asbestos tip. So it's yeah, that's paid for itself after this job, and we will be able to use it for all sorts of other things like limbing up and even just washing the combine. It's going to be a good tool.